Hey James, I moved the desk and I moved everything around downstairs and it hasn't worked. What do you think? What do you think? Was it a bad idea or a good idea? I agree. It is much later in the day. It's like after 7. And I've moved more things around and wow. The main difficulty is this height adjustable table. See how the legs are across like that? It means they don't just naturally glide if you push them forward. That is a fact. There's no natural gliding here. But my mind has actually sort of changed in a way, because at the beginning of the day, I was like, I'm just going to move things around to get a vibe. It was like struggle city. I've unplugged everything and I need to get my computer up and running again. And now that I've kind of moved the 2 tables, I feel way better, like way better at just using what I have. And all it took for me to get there was just to move stuff around a bit. So I'm going to give this a go. I'll turn you around and show you what we're working with. And we're still traveling along the journey of using the space I have, enjoying my life, being content, just doing mundane, normal, regular life stuff and sharing it with you guys. So I'll turn you around and I'll let you see. And you have to forgive all my weird pointing, because I'm not naturally like a weird pointer. I don't think so. So this table, we've got it right up against the wall, right? Theory is this will be like a computer area. This can be sewing / cutting. It's height adjustable. At the moment, I can go obviously up higher, but I can't go much lower because they do overlap by this much. So now do you understand my frustration when I first wanted to have the white table there and the brown table there? Anyhow, we sorted through that. My Ethernet cable and my shadow is here. So I'm either going to have to get my very intelligent and good-looking husband to put an Ethernet cable on this side, or I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm using what I have. We haven't spent any money. This is good. I still have this container full of larger pieces of fabric and felt and stuff, but I took the printer out of here. At the moment, shadows, the printer's sitting on the ground. It's unplugged. I just got it out of there. Don't know. I've got this wall. I could get 1 or even 2 units over here. My husband has also spoke about wanting to have wall units for more storage. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of tubs put underneath desks. To me, it just looks kind of unfinished. And we've got this corner. I could push this, or my son or my husband could push this all the way to the wall. Could do that. I physically can't. Like I said, these legs, they just don't want to go that way. They like sliding this way, but they don't like going that way. And I can only do so much. And I was thinking I could actually have the lights set up and tucked in that corner. Yeah, you're probably guessing the visual clutter would drive me nuts. But at the moment, the lights are packed away in their black containers. The legs are there. My tripod's there because I guess I was gonna still film down here. But it's potentially gonna be up and running so I can continue to do stuff. The 3 chairs. The 3 chairs. I'll keep you posted if I change anything. I might set it up a little bit more tonight because what else am I gonna do? This is strange for me. I will see. Maybe I can watch Murder, She Wrote while I'm doing this. This would be amazing. And then I'll show you sort of what I've got going on. And the other thing I just realized, if I do push this all the way to the wall, then like how much am I going to reach to that area? So maybe it's better to keep it open. Time will tell. But I just can't handle mess. So this is what I'm going to try to sort out first. Happy times. And I'll show you when I've done a bit more. I can already feel like my excitement to craft and create and finish some quilts and stuff is like returning, because obviously while I was trying to learn how to edit and do YouTube videos and stuff like that, and I was way more uncomfortable in my older videos and like timid and afraid, I kind of just, it was a good excuse in a way to just not do any crafting because I have limited time. So previously my quiet time was spent sewing. Now I either just squeeze in filming wherever I can, and I don't really get quiet time. I've still had my low iron issues, so there are days where I feel really tired. So I just keep myself physically busy. So then it's not like sitting down here and sewing. But yeah, and I dragged out all my felt because I want to start working on this felt project that I've told myself for years that I've wanted to do. And it's like a little slow stitching project. So I'm kind of excited I can get back into doing this. And I'm interested in what you guys think. Do you just, well, why should I even ask? I'm probably just gonna do what I feel like doing, pretty much. But obviously if some videos are like more entertaining than others, then I can do whatever. You can comment below if you have anything brilliant to add, but let me show you what we have going on in front of me. Okay, you ready? You ready? Reveal. The first disappointment of the night was I thought we had Murder, She Wrote on the PlayStation hard drive. We don't. We only have various Star Wars movies, so I kind of just put that on and wasn't even paying attention. But normally all of the cables and everything will nest nicely up in there, so you won't have all this hanging down. Even the power board fits up there. So just for now, we're just trying it out. I am aware that possibly if I'm sewing here, that's potentially really close. But this is good, that's height adjustable. I can do my cutting, and my cutting mat is no longer just propped up against the wall doing nothing. This is the current computery setup. What do you reckon? I'm open to ideas. Remember though that Ben and I had spoken about custom making, or like IKEA hack, L-shaped benchtop, tons of storage, drawers, cubbies, the whole bit. So we don't have loose things like this. It's all built in. But this cost me $0. There's the appeal, $0. But having drawers would mean this is inside drawers, and I could have my tools and stuff in the drawers next to where I'm sewing, which again, I said that might be a bit close. So we could bring this table away from the wall here. We currently have this much floor space, very small room. And then I'd still have enough room to pull my chair back and stuff, but you can have opening cupboard doors on that side. Just spitballing some ideas. For now, the chairs are probably going to be fairly pesty, but I can fit a chair there. And then have this chair just sitting there for my adoring fan, whoever that is. And then this chair for the sewing. Potentially, you could have 2 people working here. So this is like me in the far corner. We now have this space open. This is probably the most open the room has ever been in its life. And yeah, so what is it now? It's 8:15. This is the look of the room. You now have a full idea of how much I hate clutter and mess. I hate it so much. What's this? Oh, these are the foam things that we put underneath the mics, which are sitting behind there. When we had them just on the table, they would make squeaky noises, which wasn't fun. I think by our English, Catherine, English, by our powers combined, we can make this room functional, minimal, or very streamlined. I truly believe we can do that. Having the printer in this space was, to me, such a waste of space. I had everything here all stacked up, pushed in. I'd have to shuffle a billion things around. I just was so demotivating to sew. I will add, here, let me show you my face again. I'll move into I'm in my guest chair. The last thing I'll add, and then I'll let you get back to your lives. This is a very small room, and in the past I've had people actually be like, why don't you turn this room into a children's room? Well, several reasons. For a very long time we had a whole ton of little children. My 17-year-old son has never really expressed that he'd like to have this room. It has no toilet. It has no sink. There's a sink in the laundry, but it's not self-contained. It is under our house, and you can only get to it by going outside externally and then through the side gate. There's no internal stairs, and the ceiling's fairly low. I'm 5'2". I know, so tall. And I can put my hand this way. I can put my hand flat on the roof. So it's not a tall room. And honestly, you've heard me mention this before about how important hobbies are. Me doing my YouTube and my sewing, and my lovely husband doing his sim. Where else are we gonna do our hobbies? We have 100 children. So there you go. You can tell that me doing these videos for you guys is saving my husband and our marriage, because otherwise he would be hearing me talk to him about all this stuff. So it gets it out of my system, and then it doesn't bug him. So thanks for watching along and letting me chat through some ideas. I'm very open to suggestions of what you think. If you think maybe behind me here I should get some kind of tall cupboardy thing that I can walk over and pull out fabrics. I still have my huge batting like entire roll. I still have that up in my closet. I'd love for everything to just be in the one spot. I'd also love to be in a massive, huge house, because if I'm working on a really big quilt down here, that's okay for the assembly, but when it comes to the basting it, putting it all together, I have to take it upstairs and move the dining table. It's just small house problems, but that's the slight, like, maybe what I would change if I could. But yeah, so wherever you are, I hope you're happy and well. I'd love to hear about your hobbies. I always ask that in many videos, and I think I asked that one in the one before. And yeah, give me your tips and tricks if you are a quilter or if you do sew often. I've never branched into garment sewing, like my dresses and shirts and stuff, but that's kind of bubbling away in the back of my mind. Maybe one day I can make my own, like, capsule wardrobe clothing. So yeah, I'll let you go. I'll see you soon. And that's it.